Welcome to yet another episode with us. And in this interview session, we are bringing forward Mrs. Aapramita Mukhopadhyay. She is also our RSVK awardee to 2023. But other than that, she is a renowned person in herself. She is a healer, she's a hypnotherapist, and a lot more. So, why don't we just, not waste time and उन्हीं की बात करते हैं, उन्हीं को सुनते हैं. And so I'll just invite her. Just give me a second. And there she is, Aapramita Mukhopadhyay. A very, very long name for a very sweet lady. So I'll just go by Aapramita. And
Sure.
welcome, Aapramita.
Thank you so much for having me here.
And first of all, congratulations to you for being an RSVK awardee. RSVK is RNTalks Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Award. And she is a Karmaveera who's been working day and nights, giving services to people, helping them sorting out their lives, and in turn, helping India grow better. So her input is there very much in building a sound country, that I would say, because each one of us makes up for the country. Our little contributions, कहते हैं ना, बूंद बूंद से सागर भरता है. So आप भी एक बूंद हो, मैं भी एक छोटी सी बूंद हूँ बीच में.
बिल्कुल.
So Pramita, you are a healer, right? And you are much more. You are a certified chakra scientist, a theta practitioner, hypnotherapist. So ये journey कहाँ से शुरू हुई? Actually, from which point did you take off? What inspired you to move ahead in this direction?
First of all, thank you so much, Ranjita, for having me here. I'm truly honored. And
My pleasure.
मेरी journey actually start हुई when I, as far as I remembered, I was a rebel in my childhood. Rebel in spiritual sense, in the sense ki I was not ready to follow the usual path which everybody else was following that time. Especially in my family had been a very, still they're very religious person, and they had a set rules like subah puja karna hai, all those things are there. I did everything, but at my heart, I was a rebel. I don't want to follow these rules because I always used to question. I used to question that why do we have to do this? Why in certain days I can't touch the God? And why I have to chant this specific mantra and all these things? So I used to ask questions and I used to get my answers from various kind of books. So from that time only, books became my best friends because they used to answer my questions where nobody can. Because आपको पता ही है, Indian conservative family में you are not supposed to ask too many questions. आपको shut up call दिया जाता है. So my books were my friends. They used to answer my questions, and that's the journey. You can say the journey began there.
So your
Then
self-discovery started from there.
exactly. So that time क्या होता था? Whenever some new concept comes in front of me, used to come, I used to question that thing first. Until the time I'm not convinced, I don't follow it from my heart. So this habit ये nurture होता रहा. And then I got married at very early stage of my life, but that didn't stop my journey because I felt that I was being spiritually awakened at the time of my marriage, because I came to know the miraculous things that can happen when you are truly praying someone. I used to pray that time Ma Kamakhya because by accident or you can say by curiosity, I got connected to मा कामाख्या, and then the I didn't look back after that. And I have seen my husband, who is an army officer, changing from Nastik to Astik. And this at this point of time, he only worships मा कामाख्या. So I have changed that. I have seen that transformation, and there are so many stories. Like I have seen miracles in my life that time. So somehow that belief started growing in me, that if you truly surrender yourself to that higher force, they help you out and you get your thing in your own way. Um so मेरी journey चलती रही, and usual things started happening. I delivered my first son. So but I had this nagging question in my heart, that this is not the only life I have. I must have lived earlier also, because certain things I used to feel that मुझे पता है चीजें कैसे पता है. I didn't have the answers. Somehow my soul knew that I had been born earlier, so I wanted to know my past lives. I got very interested. धीरे धीरे interest बढ़ता रहा. So that was actually my beginning. I wanted to do a course in hypnotherapy and past life regression. So that began my journey towards occult. And जब आप उसमें जाओ, and then I found that yes, this is what I was looking for, because all my answers were like in front of me. And the more I explored, the more I wanted to explore. So that way my journey began, and then I did my theta healing courses. I did my courses, angel card reading, and all those things, numerology. So, and there is no looking
One
back
thing led
after
on
that.
to the other. I'll come
True.
back to miracles later because that got my antennae up. वो बाद में थोड़ा time रहेगा तो we'll come back to that. I just
Sure.
love hearing about miracles. But you also mentioned hypnotherapy over there while you were talking to me. So, what exactly, and past life recreation? What I know what hypnotherapy is because I spoke to you and I've got also a friend who deals in this. But मेरे को ये पता करना है कि like hypnotherapy क्या है, like do you, because hypno word means to hypnotize, वशीकरण जिसको कहते हैं, and is it that we lose all consciousness of what we are doing? And basically मेरे मन में पहले जानने से पहले ये ख्याल आता था कि भाई कोई मेरे को अपने वश में कर लेगा, एंड मेरा पास्ट आगे पीछे सब things that I don't want to tell somebody, things that are just so private कि मैं किसी को, so is, or will all that be revealed? What is hypnotherapy? So many, कोई I think बहुत लोगों को वर्ड हिप्नो से ही डर जाते हैं तो वो थेरेपी तक पहुंचते ही नहीं होंगे. सो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग यू दिस क्वेश्चन.
True. First of all, though, nobody can know anything about you till the time you invite them in your life or in your mind. So, hypnotherapy, in a very layman language, is to discover your subconscious, not anything else. And in hypnotherapy, in clinical hypnotherapy, I just guide the person towards his or her subconscious mind, because our own subconscious mind has got all the answers, every answers we have been looking for in our life, because our subconscious mind is a record of all our past lives, all our karmas, everything. So I just guide them towards their subconscious mind, and they find their answers with my guidance over there. And it is very untrue that you will reveal everything. No, because in so many cases it happens that I tell my patients that if you don't want to reveal what you are seeing or what you are acknowledging, just don't tell this, just experience that. Because in clinical hypnotherapy, I'm guiding that person to their subconscious mind, but their conscious mind is awake. Otherwise, how can they receive my guidance? They are receiving my guidance with their conscious mind, but I am just making a pathway towards their subconscious, where they're digging into their subconscious through their conscious mind. So when they dig into their conscious mind is awake because they are listening to my guidance,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can explore their subconscious mind. And if they face any kind of trauma which they can't handle, then I'm there to take them out from there.
Okay.
And whenever you go on a hypnotherapy session, whether you find anything or not, it is a healing kind of thing, because you are being relaxed, and you are relaxed in a true sense. And in these days, like with so many stress, so many tension, whenever you are sleeping also, your mind is not getting that relaxation which you require. So even if you are not want to know any answers, you should like do a hypnotherapy session to just get that real relaxation feeling. How does it feel? And then you get rejuvenated. When you wake up, you are rejuvenated and you are just ready to take on the world. So this is a very beautiful feeling, because we human beings don't actually get to experience that feeling very often in our life.
True.
Because whenever we sleep also, our mind is engaged into some kind of thing or other. We dream and everything, but in hypnotherapy you are being truly relaxed
You
and
are also
nothing is
speak.
revealed.
थैंक यू सो मच. नथिंग रिवील. आई एम श्योर बहुत लोगों को अच्छा लगेगा कि कुछ पता नहीं लगता है, सब कुछ हमारे अपने कंट्रोल में है. एट द सेम
If
टाइम
you
वी
want
कैन
to say,
रिलैक्स.
yes, if you want to
वी हैव
share
फुल
something,
कंट्रोल.
you are free to do. If you don't want to say, you just, this is your treatment, this is your healing, you need to experience that. I'm
राइट.
there to guide you. I'm not there to, you know,
टेक सीक्रेट्स आउट ऑफ यू.
take secrets out of you. I have no interest. So I'm just there to
So
guide you. That's it.
you had also spoken about past life something. What was that?
Past life regression.
What is that?
यहाँ पे हम इनको अपने पेशेंट्स को पास्ट लाइफ में ले जाते हैं, where they see their past life which is relevant. Like, see, we have millions of past lives, but whenever we go to any past life from this life, our subconscious, is very intelligent. It only gets us to those life which are relevant for us into our this current life. एंड
Okay.
पास्ट लाइफ हीलिंग से एक तो हमारे अंदर एक सबके अंदर एक डर होता है टू ऑफ फियर विच इज वेरी रेलिवेंट, लाइक हम किसी दिन मर जाएंगे, या डेथ, वी आर वेरी स्केयर ऑफ डेथ.
True.
पास्ट लाइफ में दिस फियर एक्चुअली you get over this, because
Okay.
if you see yourself that you have died earlier also, you experience death, and then you feel that after death you are okay and you are in your next life, then that fear of somehow this, you get over this fear. And past life में actually बहुत सारे traumas heal होते हैं. Somebody has got vertigo, somebody has got some kind of phobia, claustrophobia or something like that, which is not being explained. The reason is not being explained in this life. कुछ हुआ ही नहीं था, but ऐसा क्यों है? Why I am scared of darkness? Why I can't get inside a lift? Or if I go higher up in high rise buildings or something, किसी को चक्कर आते हैं. Or like somebody has some kind of recurring dreams which is very disturbing. किसी को मतलब कोई चीजें होती है, जैसे for me also it had happened. आई एम ऑलवेज वेरी, जैसे मैं हाई नेक नहीं पहन सकती थी, बिकॉज whenever I used to wear high neck, I used to feel my neck being suffocated, जबकि ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. So all these are related to some kind of trauma of our past lives. So if that trauma is that phobia is okay, under control, then it's okay. Sometimes it gets out of control, and then the past life regression should be there, because then you go to that past life, you see that sometimes we do therapy also there, and then when you come back you are healed.
Okay, this is a pretty interesting thing. I think many of us कहीं ना कहीं किसी means gross phobia से परेशान हो जाते हैं, which also is a reason of कैसे बोले anxiety या panic attacks, या होता है ना
Yes.
एक छोटी सी नाली भी नहीं हम टाप पाते, हम वही फ्रीक आउट हो जाते हैं, या
Hmm.
एस्केलेटर ही नहीं चढ़ पाते हैं, मैंने पैर रखने में ही ऐसा लगता है जैसे सब अंदर खींच के ले जाएगा हमको.
Hmm.
सो एंड कुछ तो नॉर्मल फोबियाज होते हैं, इट्स ओके लाइक, बट कुछ इतने ज्यादा हो जाते हैं लाइक फियर ऑफ
Exactly.
डार्कनेस कि सडनली मैन स्टार्ट्स स्क्रीमिंग और ही गोज पैरानॉइड, या सडनली लाइट चली जाती है तो
Yeah.
बुरी हाल में. सो आई थिंक दैट इज द टाइम व्हेन दिस पास्ट लाइफ.
ये तो हाँ. This is I have said only about the bodily, the physical aspects.
राइट.
मेंटल एस्पेक्ट्स भी बहुत होते हैं, रिलेशनशिप एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं. व्हाई एक सेम पैटर्न हम कई बार होता है कि मेरे पास आते हैं लोग कि सेम पैटर्न ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स मैं क्यों अट्रैक्ट कर रही हूँ और या अट्रैक्ट कर रहा
विच आर
हूँ.
हार्मफुल टू देम.
यस.
Which are
तो
harmful to them. Like
एग्जैक्टली.
suddenly, certain women they get attracted to men who abuse them, and they are in and out of marriages or relationships जहाँ पे वो पिटी रही होती है बार बार. They tend to choose the wrong abusive men time and
एग्जैक्टली.
again, and
एग्जैक्टली.
I think I'm right on this, na?
यस,
So
एब्सोल्युटली.
कुछ एक कहते हैं ना, कुछ एक आदतें ऐसी सी हो जाती है जो हम बार बार एक गलत चॉइस की तरफ जा रहे हैं, नोइंग कि ये गलत है, फिर भी हम उसको कर रहे हैं बिकॉज वी कांट हेल्प इट. इट्स
यस.
काइंड ऑफ बिकम अ फोर्स ऑफ हैबिट. सो
यस.
दैट कैन ऑल्सो बी ब्रोकन थ्रू दिस थेरेपी.
Yes. See, past lives में ये सारी चीजें भी होती है, and there is not only one therapy which I work on. Like if there is a particular relationship pattern, then I change their belief system through theta healing. It change the way they feel in their cells, and then I take them to past lives. They see their lives, why they have attracted those person, what wrong they have done to them, or what was the pattern earlier. देन दे रियलाइज समथिंग, एंड देन हम इनको सेल्फ लव की ट्रेनिंग मेडिटेशन देते हैं. सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स लाइक इट्स अ
सो
कंबाइंड
इससे
थिंग.
कंबाइंड फुल चेन एफर्ट रहता है.
एग्जैक्टली. फिर उनके चक्रास को भी सेट देयर चक्रास आल्सो,
अच्छा,
अलाइन
कमिंग टू
करते हैं.
चक्रास, व्हाट आर चक्रास लाइक? जैसे व्हेन मैं गूगल करती हूँ, व्हेन आई गो टू गूगल, तो दिखाया एक सिलेट ऑफ अ पर्सन सिटिंग, डार्क सिलेट, एंड डिफरेंट चक्रास ना, ऐसे 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 करके नाभि तक आते हैं, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम हियर. सो व्हाट आर these चक्रास, हाउ मेनी आर देयर, एंड how do these chakras influence us or enrich our lives?
सी देयर आर न्यूमरस चक्रास इन आवर बॉडी. So we can't go there because there are numerous chakras, but there are seven major chakras in our body which primarily affect our diseases, our hormones, our habits, everything. So, starting from our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine, just uh, the spine जहाँ पे end हो रहा है tail bone के पास, there is a root chakra which is mainly responsible for this human life. जैसे हमने ये body लिया है, we have our soul has taken this body and we are on Mother Earth, so it keeps us grounded. This is the root chakra. Then we come to the sacral chakra, which is responsible for all kind of creativity, all kind of pleasures in our life. So, and then we come to the solar plexus chakra, the Manipur chakra in our upper abdomen, which is the powerhouse of our body, which lets us to take charge of our body. Then we come to our heart chakra, which is in the middle of our chest. It is where we feel all our emotions, we receive and give love. We sometimes trap emotions there, we express. And then we come to our throat chakra, which is here in the base of our neck, our throat. It is the chakra of expression. How do we communicate? How do we express ourselves? How do we listen to others? That is also important. And then we come to this third eye, which is, I think, very popular among everyone. Everyone wants to, open their third eye, and all these things are happening in net. So third eye chakra is a chakra of vision, of intuition, of foresightedness. Like, and you need to meditate to align these chakras. And then we come to our crown chakra, which is just above your, at the top of your head, which is a portal which connects us to the divine. And whenever we meditate, whenever we want to get connected to the divine, this chakra helps. This is a portal actually for the connection with our body to the divine. So ये तो बहुत brief descriptions थे चक्रा के. There are so many things involved, like our hormones balancing. Everything is involved. If हमारा chakras ठीक होंगे, they are balanced and they are aligned, then we can get rid of so many diseases in our life, like thyroid, like so many gynecological diseases. Then fear of अननोन, जैसे हमको लगता है वी आर नॉट, मतलब बहुतों को लगता है ऐसे कि somehow एक जगह टिक नहीं पाते, यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ, दे आर नॉट फाइंडिंग देयर ग्राउंड. एंड समटाइम्स ये जो डिजीजेस आते हैं, जो माइंड के डिजीजेस होते हैं मेनली, जैसे पैरालिसिस हो गया या फिर पार्किंसंस डिजीज, ऑल दिस डिजीजेस कैन बी, यू कैन जस्ट इनको रोक सकते हैं एटलीस्ट टू हैपन if we
Okay.
start aligning our chakras. We can, जैसे हमारे digestive problems, gastritis, फिर liver issues, all these things are related to chakras. If like जब हो गया, then you have to take medicine, there is no other way. But
True.
उसको बढ़ने से आप रोक सकते हो, and you can take a precautionary measure.
And we can stop it from happening also if
Yes,
we are into a regular practice.
yes,
मीन्स देखो, मेरे को ये लगता है कि हम ह्यूमंस जब तक हमारे ऊपर डंडा नहीं पड़ता ना, हम कोई काम नहीं करते हैं. सो टिल डॉक्टर टेल्स अस कि आप बीमार हो गए हैं, हम अपने लिए कुछ भी नहीं करते हैं. सो वी जस्ट टेक आवर बॉडीज फॉर ग्रांटेड. यही कल
yes,
डॉक्टर वेणुगोपाल के साथ, मैत्रेय के साथ भी मेरी बात हो रही थी कि
yes,
we people are so careless and we take ourselves, our bodies and everything so much for granted कि जब
yes,
एक सुई चुभती है तब हमको ध्यान में आता है कि अरे मेरे पास उंगली है.
हाँ,
ठीक है,
exactly,
नहीं तो वो भी टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड होती है. सो
yes,
आई थिंक जब एक कोई बीमारी आ जाती है हमें, दैट शुड बी अ सिग्नल फॉर अस टू देन गो
take care of
फॉर
your
हीलिंग.
body.
हाँ, उस
Same thing
टाइम से
happens.
पहले ना किया हो तो उस टाइम तो शुरू कर देना चाहिए.
Same thing happens when we face suffering in our life. We don't want to suffer in our life. But why does suffering happen? Like, we are all scared of suffering. Suffering nahi karni hai. But then this is the most common thing in everyone's life. Enlightened souls hai, koi bhi hai, most ordinary person, everybody has to go through this suffering. Because when we suffer in our life, or when we get some kind of grief or something, then we listen to our inner voice, and we tend to go spiritual that time. भगवान को तभी याद करते हैं जब कोई दुख होता है. It's very common. So then, मतलब the higher forces, see, our soul's perspective, our soul's intention of taking a birth is to learn and is to grow and evolution. For soul's evolution, it has to go spiritual at some point of time. So सीधे रास्ते से नहीं होता. The only way is to make him or her suffer. Then that soul goes spiritual. Then that soul goes inward. कि हो क्या रहा
एक
है.
कैटलिस्टिक टाइप का एक इवेंट चाहिए होता है बिफोर वी स्टार्ट ऑन दिस काइंड ऑफ अ जर्नी.
Exactly.
Just we are about to come to our session. We have last 5 to 6 minutes left, Apramita. I would like to ask you. You are Noida based, right? So, अगर किसी ने बेंगलुरु से देखना है या वडोदरा से देखना है या फिर इंडिया के बाहर से, they no problem. If they want to reach you or take the session, then how do they? आराम से, कोई बात नहीं, होता है. Comfortable?
I just take a sip of water.
Go, go, go. I'll wait for you. So, यहाँ पे आप लोगों ने देखा लाइक अपरामिता इज इनटू हीलिंग एंड ईच ऑफ द हीलिंग पॉइंट्स चाहे वो थीटा हो चाहे वो व्हाट डू यू कॉल पास्ट लाइफ रिजनरेशन हो या फिर वो चक्रास हो दे आर ऑल लिंक्ड टू ईच अदर सो हियर आई यू आर कंफर्टेबल नाउ
Yeah,
एकदम से गला सूख गया होगा
this dry
हाँ
cough.
It happens with me also. So, my basic question is anybody who cannot come physically to you, जो तो आसपास के होंगे, since you are Noida based, so Noida, Delhi, NCR, they can take appointment with you and they can reach you. What about those who are very far, who live in a different country or live in different states or different parts of India? वो आप तक कैसे पहुंचे एंड कैसे कांटेक्ट करें एंड सारी सेशंस फिजिकली होते हैं कि कुछ ऑनलाइन भी हो सकते हैं या you offer online and whatever so you've understood what I want to say so over to you.
Actually, I have lot many clients from Bangalore, from Mumbai, and they take online sessions with me
Okay.
because ये कोरोना की देन है हमारे इस जमाने में, because we are technically very advanced now, and they take all the sessions online. And sometimes I feel, trust me, online sessions are more meditative than the offline sessions, because then you are fully concentrated on the screen and you are wearing headphones and everything. So this is my personal experience, you go more deep into
You
online
obliterate the
sessions.
other noises.
Exactly. And as a theta healing practitioner, we have been trained in the advanced courses to do the energy healing modalities through online also. We can transfer the healing energies online also. So there is no like they can come online and they can have the experience as the physical sessions only, because I have been trained like that, so it's not an issue for me, because we have been treating coma patients also who are not able to speak
Okay.
at a distance. So there is no issues. We are just want to transform your energy. For that, we don't want you physically. You can come online. Even you can send your name and your to some extent. This also happens that one with a photo and your name, we can do the healing. So
Oh, acha, याद है I had towards the start you had mentioned something about a miracle. So we have about 2 to 3 minutes left. Can you just एक miracle incident बता दो before we leave and then we can wind up the session.
first miracle is our marriage on 30th of Jan 2002, because my husband is an army and Aapramita was going on. So it was beyond imagination that I would get married that time. So
Okay.
everybody told me that you have to postpone your dates. And I we were about to cancel it, but on 27th of Jan, we got the confirmation that that thing is happening, and all because of Makamakhya's blessings. Because we used to believe there was a like our we used to call her grandmother. She used to sit in the temple, and she was our, you can say, our connection, our contact with Makamakhya. And she used to say that whatever will happen, don't worry, your marriage will take place in that date only. And it did take place that in that date, and
Okay.
that was actually a miracle because mm,
Yeah, और पराक्रम तो उस टाइम पे I remember everything, every person, each and every soldier, officer, they were all moved forward, and
yes,
we also went through that time.
yeah,
My
so
son
it
was
is
just born during that time, so
unimaginable that
हाँ.
something will happen. Then I remember one more, like there are numerous, but let me just narrate one more. When I was carrying my first child, and I was very young that time, I was just 23, and my husband was out in an operation. So I was like, you are from army, so you must be knowing that it is okay that husbands are out, but at least you get to know that okay, they are from through
Safe
other
for them.
officers, that
Huh.
they are into somewhere and they can't contact, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I got concerned because the headquarter, he lost all connection with the headquarter also, and nobody
Okay.
knew where he was with his troop. So
Hmm.
this happened, and that happened for 3 4 days. Like after 4 days I got actually panicky ki nobody knew where was he, and the operations were going on, and it was tough for me. So I was very panicky and I used to cry and all those things. And suddenly one of my aunt, like my we call them bua in Indian language. So suddenly I had a conversation with her in the mid of night, and she consoled me that it'll be okay. He'll come back, don't worry, and all those things. You should take care of yourself. And then she said one thing that, see, um, द्रौपदी ने जब उनका वस्त्र हरण का टाइम था, and till the time she was holding her sari with her finger, the Krishna could not help her out because she had not surrendered completely. The moment she left her finger out with the left her sari, then only Krishna could help her out. Krishna was there all through, but till the time the 100% surrender was there, he could not come to help her. So surrender to that power, and that power will help you out. So that day I actually understood the true meaning of surrender. So I slept that night very peacefully, surrendering completely to the Almighty, that whatever will happen, Makamakha, you take care of this. And next day, in the afternoon, I heard my husband's voice.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
yeah. So
You
he was
know,
talking with us. So we
yeah,
knew that it's actually, it
I can
happened
actually
right away.
connect to that, because we have also been in situations like this, me also from the army background. And my husband always used to tell me whenever I used to get panicky or I could not, because हम जिस जमाने से हैं मोबाइल नहीं होते थे.
नहीं होते थे.
मोबाइल बहुत बाद में जाकर आए, अराउंड 2005 के आसपास. एंड मोबाइल हमारे किसी काम के भी नहीं होते थे क्योंकि हमारी पोस्टिंग ही ऐसी जगह पे होती थी जहाँ
बिल्कुल.
सिग्नल ही नहीं होता था. ठीक है. और ना टावर
ज्यादातर
होता था. एक.
जो एक्सचेंज वाले लोग होते थे ना, दे वर वेरी सिंपैथेटिक. मेम साहब जी ठीक है.
हाँ.
मैं भी पूछती थी, साहब ठीक है ना? वो कहते थे, मैं हम पूछ के बताते हैं. देन दे यूज्ड टू आस्क, हाँ
There is,
साहब जी ठीक है.
और वो जो टुरु टुरु वाला फोन होता था वो लगा के अगर उसका कनेक्ट उसको ना, मींस दोज हु आर वाचिंग मी, देयर वाज दिस फोन का हैंडल जैसे पुराने जमाने का फोन होता था.
या
एंड उसमें एक क्लिप होती थी, उस क्लिप को ऐसे पकड़ के रखते थे. अगर वो क्लिप छूट गई ना तो कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा. वो क्लिप को दबाने से वो सर्किट जनरेट होता था, और उस सर्किट से हम बात करते थे. छोटा सा हरे रंग का डिब्बा, लाइक जूते का डिब्बा जैसा फोन होता था.
या
वही हमारा कम्युनिकेशन चैनल होता था. सो एट टाइम्स आई यूज टू पैनिक एंड माई हस्बैंड यूज टू से, सी, नो न्यूज इज गुड न्यूज, ये
गुड
मंत्र
न्यूज.
बांध
यस.
ले. सो मेरी पूरी 28 years of army life with him has gone as no news is good
गुड
news.
न्यूज.
खबर
ही
आएगी
ऑलवेज
तो
यूज्ड टू
हो सकता
बिलीव
है
इन
बुरी
दैट.
आए. ही ऑलवेज, खबर आएगी तो हो सकता है बुरी है, पर खबर नहीं आई माने सब
ऑल
ठीक है,
ओके.
तू शांति से
ऑल
बैठ.
ओके.
ऑल ओके. सो
ऑल ओके.
आज तक मेरे लाइफ का मंत्र हो गया कि नो न्यूज इज गुड न्यूज. हो सकता है जो घंटी बजे वो शायद अच्छी खबर ना लेकर आए. सो बी पेशेंट एंड लाइक कीप योर काम, एंड कहते हैं ना, जस्ट प्रे to the positive energy and harness positive energy so that everything in turn turns out to be good and you're able to send out positivity and not amass negativity.
Yes. And you survive like this.
Yes,
Otherwise, you won't be able to survive. And then
very
you have
true.
to take care of other things also. There are your children are there, your home is there, so everything has to be taken
जॉब
care
इज
of.
देयर, सभी
Job
को
is
देखना
there.
है, एंड देन आवर ओन लेडीज जिनके
Yes,
हस्बैंड्स गए हुए हैं, आर ट्रूप्स, उनकी फैमिलीज को भी देखना है,
yes.
बिकॉज वो तो सब गांव से आई हुई होती हैं, एंड
They
पुअर
used to
थिंग्स
look up
उनके
to
लिए
us.
एक एक दो दो साल, एंड दे यूज्ड टू बी अटर पैनिक ओवर देयर, तो वहां भी देखना होता था, तो इट वाज लाइक सर्विस बिफोर सेल्फ, अपना छोड़ो, पहले उनका देखो. एंड I remember those days. Now that we've retired and RNTalks has taken shape, but yes, talking to you, I've gone back into the days as captain's wife, major's wife. I used to
Yes,
fret around and used to say, "No news is good news. Mantra बांध दे, पूरी जिंदगी काम आएगा." ऐसा ठीक है. So, thank you
exactly.
so much, Apramita. This was a wonderful session. I have all your links with me, so
Yes.
I'll be sharing them online with all of you. Those of you who want to contact Apramita for any kind of a healing, हमने आज इतनी सारी चीजों की बात की है. आई एम श्योर कहीं ना कहीं किसी ना किसी को हम में से ये प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं, एंड यू नो दैट देर इज हेल्प विद इन रीच. आपको ट्रेन की टिकट कटाने की जरूरत नहीं है, होटल की बुकिंग की जरूरत भी नहीं है. यू जस्ट नीड टू कॉल हर एंड शी इज देयर ऑनलाइन with all the help that you need. So I'll be sharing the links, and I hope those who need her help will definitely contact her or they
Thank you
नहीं
so
करनी,
much.
because self help is the best help. अगर as a lady of the house or even as a man of the house, हम दो जन होते हैं, एक पे एज पेरेंट्स जो घर को देखते हैं, बच्चों को देखते हैं, एंड हम दोनों में से कोई एक भी पटरी से उतर जाए ना, तो घर पूरा संतुलन बिगड़ जाता है. सो
Hmm.
टू ensure that our children have good futures and our surroundings are as per what we want it, and to grow
Hmm.
stress free, I think anybody having a problem should come to you to get them sorted out, so that एक जिंदगी है, पास्ट लाइफ का तो पता नहीं, वो तो जाके पता लग जाएगा तुम्हारे साथ,
But
बट
इस
जो
आइडेंटिटी
जी
में
रहे
एक
हो,
ही लाइफ है ना.
हाँ, जीने के लिए कॉन्शियसली एक ही लाइफ है, तो
बिल्कुल.
उसको वर्थवाइल बना सको और live your life to the fullest. So, this is what I would like to tell my audience. And thank you so much, Apramita.
The pleasure is
Thank you
mine.
so much for coming here on my show. And heartiest congratulations to you also for being the awardee of RNTalks Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Award. You are truly a Karmaveera, shaping and molding so many lives in a positive direction.
All because of divine grace, because otherwise we can't even do anything in our
बट
life
ये भी
without the
एक्नॉलेज
divine
करने
grace.
वाली बात होती है ना, नहीं तो
Yes.
मेरा अहम, आई मी माई सेल्फ ही इतना बड़ा हो जाता है कि हम ड्यू क्रेडिट देना ही भूल जाते हैं. सो
I actually thank the divine every morning I wake up that it has given me at least this capacity to help others in whatever way I can. And ये एक blessing है जो कि मेरे पास है, तो आई एम वेरी वेरी थैंकफुल बिकॉज आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग. द डिवाइन इज एवरीथिंग, so it is doing
वेरी ट्रू.
everything.
चलिए, नाइस चैटिंग विद यू है, एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम. आई एम श्योर आपके सेशंस अटके हुए होंगे, सो यू कैन गो बैक टू सेशंस नाउ, एंड विल टेक योर लीव.
Sure. Thank you so
Okay,
much
thank
again.
you. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
So, for all of you, that was Apramita over here for you. And do try to contact her if you think you have a problem. Because जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है, हम सबको लाइफ में कहीं ना कहीं थोड़े से सहारे की जरूरत होती है आगे चलने के लिए. So, if you think you are caught between stress and anxiety, then she is the person for you. एंड बने रहिए हमारे साथ. हम कल आएंगे अपने अगले गेस्ट के साथ, हु इज ऑल्सो RSVKA अवॉर्डी. एंड लेट्स सी हम उनसे क्या सीखते हैं और उनसे क्या टेक अवे पॉइंट्स अपने साथ लेके जाते हैं, बिकॉज ईच वन ऑफ देम इज contributing to building this nation. And if you have not registered, and if you are watching us from anywhere, do register. The last date for registration is 10th March. 10 मार्च के बाद हमारे अवॉर्डीज लेने रजिस्टर करने हम बंद कर देंगे, because we already have our hands full, but we'll wait till 10th March before closing the window. So I hope you all liked what you heard today. और कल मिलते हैं शाम को. Till then, bye bye.